is the prelude to the 2024 season, the annual red-white scrimmage in Lincoln, Nebraska, and this the moment that so many Husker fans wait for. It's the tradition, the tunnel walk into Memorial Stadium. And for some of those new Husker transfers and the freshmen who are coming in, it's their first ever appearance out of the tunnel walk. Goosebump moments for many of those players for this annual red-white spring game. Tristan Alvado kicks it deep into the corner of the end zone, and stepping out is Ja'Cory Barney Jr., the true freshman who's back receiving kicks for Nebraska.
Great success running the ball, but they got to get some explosive plays out of that offense this year.
So Harburg out of the gun will go to the air right away. Coach Rule said he wanted to go up top early, and there is Dante Dowdle with the grab. Dowdle has a very strong arm, but has really worked on the touch this spring. And another floater out to Dowdle. Dowdle, a bigger back who's not afraid to go into contact, but a nice job there.
That backfield with Harburg and Dowdle operates this year.
Vincent Shavers Jr. on the tackle. That brings up 3rd and 3 over the middle. The throw behind and incomplete. Ryan Buschini in there to punt it away. Buschini, the starter last year for Nebraska. Good punt end over end. Fair catch called for at the 24. Not a lot of return game, Kenny. Going to be Nebraska saying that he wanted to do something special, wanted to start something. Quick flip out of the backfield to Fedoni. Fedoni with the grab near side. He gets it out quick.
What I love to see right there is
the things we've noticed this spring is a little more pace. There's a little more tempo to Nebraska's offense. Stepping through a tackle. Nice move there by Emmett Johnson. He's really flashed at times this spring. 2nd down and 6.
Looks like the freshman quarterback is making adjustments at the line.
Not much there. And he scrambles out of bounds. They're touching up quarterbacks wearing the green jersey. They won't take quarterbacks to the ground. To his right. And the give is to Johnson. Goes hard to contact, and that's out past midfield, enough for a 1st down.
Good hard run between the tackles on.
So many questions to Coach Rule. What do you think you're going to get out of Raiola as he looks deep? He's going to go downfield, fighting for it deep, and incomplete as his intended receiver got caught up. And we want to be able to huddle. We want to be able to go slow, not fast. We want to be able to go with serious tempo when we have to. Little zip on that one. Those were 66 yards or longer. Little flip out again. That's Borkercher. And the tight end Borkercher with the grab, very near a 1st down. So again, nice carry. That's enough for the 1st down. You know, he has run hard this spring. And not just running hard, but he's learning the offense as well. He picked up a couple of blitzes last week in the scrimmage. Candy cane out there with red, white.
Hence the gray jerseys.
Great toss up top, wide open. And welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, Dylan Raiola. The touchdown on the first drive of his career. Elijah Judy pulls it in.
On 3rd down, threw it well when they needed to.
Alvado puts it through.
Well, I know a lot of Husker fans are sitting back, rubbing their hands together after that first drive out of 15. They're very excited about that one. Very clean, very well done. And yeah, speaking of that, Coach Rule mentioned he is excited to see how these young quarterbacks respond to these kind of crowds. And, you know, lucky for the Huskers, they get to play their first four home games here in Memorial. Coach Rule definitely made a point of that. Once going on the road for the first time in that week 5, it's going to be a change of pace, and he's interested to see who responds to that.
So much excitement in Lincoln around the first ever 5-star quarterback, or at least the first in 30 years. I think somebody wore his same number 15. Might have been the other highly ranked quarterback, Nebraska, who was an Elite 11 quarterback, top 30 by 24/7 Sports. Kalen just over the fingertips, and that's the freshman.
Even him, I think that.
There he's right up the middle. Just misses his intended target.
A young quarterback, obviously you want a strong O-line, but when you got a receiving core that knows where to be and how to make plays, that can make a young quarterback settle in and be comfortable quick.
What kind of coach is he? What can you tell this fan base about him?
He's a straight shooter, and he's a fair guy. He's going to let everybody compete. He's going to let guys go out there and earn what earn their keeps, which I think makes for any good coach. Going on here for a long time and step up to the task and really make these guys feel like that they got a leader, someone that they can trust. It's really important, so the culture will continue to sit in.
Rome to be built, because that is the expectation.
Absolutely. But Coach Rule has a fantastic attitude towards that, right? Because he knows what it takes to win. Yeah, he knows that it's never going to be, or last year was never.
His first years at Temple, Baylor, and Nebraska, his record as a coach is 44-22. Just that first year in taking over and trying to build him draws the Husker faithful. One of the other things they're really looking for, and we see it here, is how goes up top and incomplete. Just out with Raiola. Now give to Kitchen.
Getting a tremendous push up front out of that O-line.
It's one of the things that
they got a receiving core that is deep all of a sudden, right? These guys have played some ball. And they're going to need that receiving core to make plays for 15 this year, and I believe they will. They've got a good young coach. I like Coach McGuire a lot.
Offensive line. Corcoran's back, Prohaska, Justin Evans, Lutovsky. They've all started games.
Absolutely. And when you talk about good offensive line play, I think about the guys that I played with Spencer.
Out of the backfield. Drops it off to Dowdle, who gets the 5 back that they lost, but it's going to bring up 3rd down. And it's in 4. Grab over the middle, caught, pulled in for a 1st down by Alex Bullock.
There's flowers after that one come the fall, but
spoken like a receiver right there.
Yeah, that one's going to sting in September, but good.
In the end zone.
That one's better.
See if the defense can get off the field here on 3rd. Pop in the air, the turnover. Interception goes right through the hands of Demetrius Bell. Over, get off the field on 3rd down.
Yeah, right. It's a double-edged sword, because Coach Rule talked about that earlier this week. He said, man, if we could turn people over more, think about how much they did on defense last year was definitely turned some heads, especially in the Big Ten. I'm going to be excited to see how they get better this year. There it is.
And another one. Caleb goes late across the middle.
Your quarterback staring at you.
Good job by the defensive interior there.
Dissect in that first quarter.
So here's Harburg on 2nd and long, going deep. Got a man out there. Spun, made the grab. Was it in? Touchdown! It is! And that's the freshman, Ja'Cory Barney Jr. Great dime there by Harburg as well.
Very good ball.
There is a no doubt supportive culture here.
Coach, those explosive plays downfield.
Yeah, you know, if you really want to be able to control the line of scrimmage and run the ball, they better be afraid of you running by them.
Right.
So this offseason, trying to go find some guys who can do that and develop the guys we have that can do that has been really a key for us.
Absolutely, and having guys in that backfield that you can play action over the top. I mean, I got a guy on the sideline.
He was in control and in command, and that's the biggest thing, kind of in this kind of no-huddle look, just having a guy in command. Oh, we might be out.
Look out. Here's the transfer from Wyoming and Texas. Mayor with the grab.
But you see,
for core as well. I mean, I know you bring in the 2 transfers with some experience. Look out.
Money ball.
Going deep and got Jalen Lloyd. Touchdown on target from Rayola.
Yeah, Jalen's one of those guys, it was the bye week last year, and his parents and I were talking, and Jalen and Garrett were talking, like, should we redshirt him, should we not? He had played 3 games. The second half of the year, there was next Saturday. So we had those guys in the room. They're growing up, adding some guys in, and I think you can see the explosive nature.
All 3 of his touchdowns last year went for 58+. He's that guy that can take the top off for you.
Yeah, he definitely can. And I think we have a couple more, so it makes it fun. You have to kind of pick your poison on defense.
Coach, I want to talk about the iPads and how that's being used on the sideline. And also, today, are you guys using the communication with the quarterbacks in their helmets? I'm noticing they're making tremendous calls.
And, making plays is contagious. When you see someone make a play, you start to think, I'm going to go make this play, and things change.
Oh, here's Barney. Look out. The freshman.
He's out of there.
I'm going to recruit him like my life depends on it.
He got tackled by
I think he thought that was his friend.
I think he did, too.
He thought it was his guy. He ran into him.
The gray jerseys, kids. Look at him. He got up. Wow.
What have you seen from Danny Kalen as he's back in there? What have you seen from Danny here early?
Dan. Obviously, that's a great block on the perimeter. Kind of a day-by-day mentality of getting to where we eventually want to be.
Hoping for the best there for Demetrius Bell as they cart him off the field.
We would not let up. We tackle up.
Yeah.
Trying to knock you back.
Yeah. Square him up and wait for help. Just like that.
Good down the line pop and tackle there. Danny Pasco.
Approaching that with your players, and how are you getting these guys to stay here in Nebraska?
Well, to me, I think the key term when you think about culture, the key term with culture to me is it's about the players. It's the staff can kind of set the expectations, but it's about the locker room. It's about the term I like to use is brotherhood. They're like, I don't think sometimes in the world today we think enough about how much people have going on, and just trying to put our phone. And that's why you don't see. You don't see any guys in the portal right now. You see most of our guys here to the ball in the last scrimmage. And to me, defense is about forcing fumbles by playing with dominant contact. It's about affecting the quarterback so that
This is going to be near side.
Good chase down tackle there.
So I think defensively we did a lot of great things last year. To me, it's about, as you said, improving our third down percent in the field. Like, we want to play on their side, especially in the Big Ten where you're dealing with wind, you're dealing with weather. You better be prepared for all that.
There's Nayor again. Nayor far side. He's got speed, long stride, flags on the ground, but Nayor, a great grab. See his speed.
Trying to grind him out. Who makes the least amount of mistakes?
Harburg again. Another flag is down.
Guys, and they stayed with us and believed in us, and we're grateful for it.
Nash is down to 320, huh, Coach? Slimming down for someone like me who's built like a stick. To say you're down from 340, 350 to 320 is just...
Bull Kircher over the middle on second and long.
Nice cut.
Great connection there from Harburg. Borkircher
throwing the ball downfield really well. Heinrich is
Satterfield moving to help those guys help them out.
I think it's been awesome. Marcus was my tight end coach at he was my tight end coach. Oh, get down, buddy. Don't take that hit for nothing.
Let's go down on that one.
Yes.
2-4.
An NFL system, your tight ends are going to have to pass block. They're going to have to run block. They're going to have to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I think a lot of people watch Travis Kelce and don't watch enough reps, right?
No doubt. You got to play.
Yep.
Good blitz pickup by Quentin Ives.
Great pickup on the blitz.
Over the middle. Here's
Go get 6.
I think that was a sack, though. If I was down there, I might have blown the whistle, Kenny. My guy Ed Foley down there might have given him a free one.
Coach, we're on offense, Coach.
The D-line would be yelling at me right now. Knighton would be yelling at me. But yeah, I think learning to do in these situations.
Quentin Ives here on the blitz pickup. You don't always see this from a redshirt freshman.
Quentin Ives is special now. Yeah. Quentin Ives, Quentin Nyes, he's one of those guys last year as he's redshirting, and we ended up playing him at the end of the year on kickoff return. But you say to yourself, when he grows up, when he develops and matures, I'd much prefer consistency and letting our guys get better and better and better and better and stay within the same system.
Yep.
What is he doing? Yep. Well, that's part of having a freshman out there, guys.
Yeah. He got. he thought.
But we will.
But we will.
Right.
Yeah. It's not about going 94 yards for a 6 here. It's about flipping the field and putting our defense in the best position possible. 4 yards on first down is winning football.
There's no doubt.
Every day.
False start. It's going to back him up a little more.
Number 83. Half the distance to the goal.
Now.
Allen goes up top.
Wow.
What a grab. Nice pull in by Alex Bullock.
Great catch.
Calling kind of like that post wheel route, you better trust your guys.
Reading. That RPO he's reading really well with the flat. I had only seen him kind of from watched him, but yeah, my goodness, I shook his hand and I was like, you are an absolute monster.
I saw
19 years old.
So his youngest sister was a
Team. Allen steps up.
Help him. There you
Eyes
go.
up the whole time.
Great job by 47. That was a nice scramble drill.
You come here, and it's one thing to see it up here. You're down in the crowd, and there's 60-some thousand people at this game. I mean, you talk about making life easy in recruiting.
Yeah.
Tried to float it out.
Wins a dunk contest. Pretty special athlete.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you've got some really special athletes. You got wrestlers, track athletes. I don't think we had any when I was playing, I don't think we had anybody that played two
Really,
sports.
if you're a young person, you can either play sports or play video games.
Yeah.
So if I can have a guy that can play multiple, we'd love to do it.
Yep.
Teammates, just do it for the wrestling team. I mean, I was overcome, to be honest with you. So were a lot of us.
Yeah, well, and as cool as that was, the reaction from his teammates, right, who were all
Good.
there to support him.
That's
I mean, that was terrific.
You're gonna get hit. You might as well catch it.
Dwight Boodle on defense. Did you play with DiCaprio? Or?
No, he was a couple years after me. He played with guys like Brandon Riley. But yeah, I've heard great things.
Yeah.
DiCaprio just won a Super Bowl.
I love that.
He probably was like, who the heck is this kid at that time?
That's
right.
carry here.
Good spin.
Spin, wow. That's Bazooka.
Yeah.
Maurice Bazooka with the carry.
Running between the tackles has little.
He's a scholarship caliber player, and so I'm happy to see him do it with people watching.
Allen into the end zone, to the back. Just a little. Second down and 10.
He sees it.
Oh, a little too tall for Barney.
That was another good throw there.
Aggressive. The coaches can be aggressive, so that's the importance of playing these spring games, is to see how we handle ourselves in crucial situations.
Well, he was right.
You can probably hear me when I said that he wanted to throw that ball back so badly.
Appreciame you being here.
Yeah.
Absolutely, brother.
Thanks, Coach.
Good to see you
very
man.
much.
I'm gonna come see you in that weight room.
Please do. I'm in there. Oh, we missed it. Thank God. Yeah, I'm in there once in a while. trying to stay
You're
alive.
busy, man.
Good to see you guys.
I think the program is bigger than itself, but he knows that the access and the media and those things benefit these kids' careers when handled the right way. So,
Kalen over the middle. That's complete to Isaiah Nayor.
he's the true deep at wide receiver, at tight end, at quarterback. So,
well, there's the optimism around Nebraska is for good reason.
absolutely. I'm looking forward to seeing as we get into the season and it gets loud and things get.
Rick Harburg. Kalen on the field. Oh, what a grab by Jalen Lloyd. Went upstairs to get that. Nice pass as well by Kalen. So with 3 seconds, the 43 yards for Alvano. It's hooking and no good. Bug was cleaned up. I just had the one go off the fingertips of
Yeah, obviously the back-to-back interceptions are going to be something to dissect, but for the most part, offensively.
Well, red-white game, we're getting ready for second half action, and likely getting into the second half, going to see a lot of younger players, a lot of players who maybe haven't seen as much time in that first half. Well, early on, it seems to be special.
Yeah, a lot of explosiveness in that room. It seems like they get off the ball well, they get open, they get downfield, they're catching it well. Exactly.
Great grab by Borkricher.
What I'd like to see out of the Garrett McGuire, I think they've got like I said earlier, they've got a good young coach, and I'm excited to see them perform this year.
Emma Johnson hits the hole hard. Nice game there on second down. Yeah.
I was lucky though, Larry. I think I get way more credit than I deserve. Obviously that block, but there's great perimeter blocking there. I was under the
built well, can play running back, can play tight end, can go out to the edge.
Right.
And look out.
Yeah, the versatility in a player like that is incredible.
You could create some real mismatches with packages. Absolutely. Carried by Quentin Ives out of New Jersey. Ives, the freshman, you heard Coach saying they really like what they have in Quentin Ives.
Yep.
Third down.
They walk into a building, people notice.
Nice job defensively. Michael Booker. Here comes the blitz from M.J. Sherman.
Ooh.
Throw it up. Tries to high point.
More importantly, when I was recruited to come to Nebraska, I was recruited by Bo Pelini and Ted Gilmore. And when I came here, it just felt so much different. I mean, I had never been, for a kid from Boulder, football is not, I mean, if it's nice on Saturday in Boulder, people out there hiking, biking, doing anything else, like an exciting game. September 7th, second week of the season, it feels like it's such a momentum builder for the season for both programs. I'm excited. That's a rivalry that should be going on way more often.
But Boulder. Okay, here. Nice explosion to the outside. Dante Dowell, touchdown.
Again, back to the perimeter blocking. That's what sprung that. That goes from an 8 to 12-yard run to a touchdown. And in your receiving room, that's something you can hang your hat on.
With 3 seasons to play here.
Great run there.
Good blocking. He wasn't touched.
It's great blocking.
I think he wasn't touched until the 4-yard line.
Not for competition's sake, yeah. Good ball.
Wow, what a toss.
They ran that slant return. They ran the slant return with the 1 and 2 receivers. Number 3 ran the corner. This man is going to have a tremendous season. I can't wait. I was fortunate enough to play with his older brother Luke, who's in the league now, and not only are they just a great family, but their dedication.
1,000 people here who agree with you.
A few more at home, I'd imagine.
You're probably right. I know his dad too, so I know the genetics there.
Hey, if you guys are listening, I'm not laughing at that. I'm interested to see when USC and UCLA come to town. That's going to be fun. It's going to be an interesting year in the Big Ten. It's going to be some shakeups. I can't wait to watch.
It'll be fun. It's going to be a fun league.
Absolutely.
There's a flag there.
A little early on that one.
DeAndre baseball broadcast because he wanted to be here, wanted to do this spring game, and he's
yeah, that's gut-wrenching. Greg Sharp was one of my favorite people just to interact with in my time.
A little mix-up in the backfield.
Watch out now. I feel like if Bo Pelini was up here, any head coach, I don't think that ever turns off. Gotta have that one.
Nebraska took the first one yesterday.
Going back a little bit to what we talked about with Troy, I mean, the state of the Nebraska athletic department right now is tremendous. Yeah. As a Husker fan, you have to be.
Stadium here this afternoon, feeling pretty good. A lot of excitement.
I 100% believe so, Larry. I think there's a lot to take away from this game and improve on.
See him today because he's not getting reps after the injury last year.
Right. Historically, I mean, that running back position in the past 15 years has been like that, a bit of a revolving door, and then a guy steps in and really turns on the lights. I mean, I think about Amir Abdullah.
Yeah.
Amir came in and he was playing with...
Game now, long ball out of Sioux City, Iowa. Sioux City East by way of Iowa Western Community College. So he traveled down I-29 from Sioux City to Council Bluffs.
Anybody in there just feeling complacent. So having some good competition within the room is great.
Going good, strong into contact there. That's Dante Dowdle.
Yep, that's Dowdle again. Also, that QB has not been under pressure much. Nice, relaxed pocket for most of the day. Getting a great punt, or getting a great first punch off the ball on the inside round.
You're just going to be dishing it out, aren't you?
You get a cup. You get a cup, like Oprah. I probably got him there. That's whistle.
Just to give it a little shout out.
Give a little swag after you score a touchdown there. But let's talk about track. You did it this winter here. You got to keep your head on a swivel down here, guys. But I'm next to a guy. He's got quick hands here. But let's talk about track. You have
just know that we're capable of getting the job done. Learning the plays has been a lot easier for us this year. A lot of freshmen that came in last year in the summer, we're getting a full year around to learn the playbook. So it's been a lot easier.
Kind of behind him, over his head. Good reach back.
Coach Rule was talking earlier about setting the culture and having the right kind of young men in the program to do so. And I look at the guy. Wow.
Right. Dickey out of Stromsburg, Nebraska. Cross County High School. Fake there.
Fake
Go
ball.
in the end zone.
Early. Good read, good ball. Oof.
Had him.
Red again.
87 when Creighton Prep had 3 in the same year.
Yeah, as a Colorado kid, Larry, we don't see much of that. So
it is up and it is good.
Neither of those people. I was going to say that you're a 10K guy, but the gasser was...
I said a no-K guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It says 0. An ice fishing contest. That's great.
Good hard run.
New quarterback in the game is Jack Walkie. Before that at the IMG Academy.
Good ball.
Great toss.
Right.
NFL, All-Pro, multi-years for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I should have known that. Good ball there.
There he is again. Yeah. Great grab.
Good route. They're killing them with that.
Hey, Neil, look at your boy here. Not much there. When he goes out and performs like he did today, and now you wonder, does coach name a starter, or does he just wait until fall?
I mean, you got an 18-year-old young man that has all the talent in the world, and everyone's telling him how.
Walkie goes up top again, and incomplete.
He had scenarios within the game that he was trying to practice.
Opponent to their progress this spring.
Yeah, if I were to say anything that Coach Rule really expressed to us for the offense this week is that they got to be able to throw the ball downfield, right? They've got to find some success in the explosive plays in that wide receiving room, and today was a good example of what could be what could be in store for the fall.
It was a good one. Hey, got to say thanks to our director Pat O'Connor, our producer Brock Lohr.